What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining us again for another episode of Bermuda Lost Survival. So, if you've been keeping up with the series so far, as you can see when we look around, things have changed. And the reason why that is we're in a new game. So, the reason for the new game is there was a big update that came out on the 30th. And part of that update, they wound up tweaking the spawning and respawning of certain resources and how much you're supposed to get from them, I believe. And in order to take benefit of that, you have to start over a game. So we could have continued with the other save, but all the tweaks would not have been into effect. And we decided, let's just go ahead and start over. We're not that far in. And we'll go ahead and do some of these things. Harvest. Wait, I forgot how to harvest. There we go. Yeah. Do some of this stuff here, and we'll just begin anew. So, as you can see, stone looks different. It looks like big rocks now, as opposed to the little shards that it was before. So that's something different. Still no tiger shirts yet in this update. Excuse me. Clear my throat. No, none of the danger stuff has been added in yet. It is still the regular docile black tip sharks, which is cool for us to get started again. But they did add some other things into the game, and once we get some of our resources back, we can start looking at some of those things. I do want to hurry up and get a hatchet made. So like I said, I do need to collect some stone, some planks, and some sticks. We're at the surface here in a second. So I'm wondering what that means by the respawn timers being tweaked. Are the wrecks themselves going to respawn faster? Is it just going to be debris? These are all questions I have but don't have answers to yet. So let's go ahead and let's see. Let's bring up our inventory. You can see our map's still the same. That has not changed since the last update. This area itself is still the same. What was my map? Wait, no, that's my map. What's my inventory? What about my inventory? I forgot my hotkeys. Unfortunately. No. Oh, there we go. So, let's see. We need this guy here. So, let's unlock. Can we unlock him? 5 stone, 5... Ah! We're 1 stick short. Alright. Let's go down here and get a stick. And I'm kind of curious if the harvesting amount has changed, because I think that's what I read. That you may get more of certain resources per harvest, which would be amazing if that's the case. Well, we're already getting 2 seaweed here. That's good. I think it was 1 by default. I think. It's been so long since we played the beginning, so that I'm not 100% sure on. But we do need 1 more stick for our hatchet. Can we grab you? Can we go under? Look at that. We can go under the water right here. Now we got our hatchet. Nice. So, yeah, we get 1 right now, which is fine. I know when we went up to the next level, we got increased amount of harvest with the next level hatchet. Same thing with the next level of the knife. How many planks we're going to get out of this before it disappears. I want to say it used to be like around 40-ish. Right around that number. Running out of O2 though. But yeah, let's see. They added a new anvil. A new anvil station that's been added in. Processing station has been added. I got a surface. Processing station has been added. A mill has been added in this update. Apparently there's going to be cargo containers. That's been added. 2 new species of corals been added. Sulfur. Seeds. So maybe we can get some planting or farming going. Fabric, soil, black powder, luminous powder, red powder, purple powder. Those are all new materials that's been added. There's some new consumables, they say, as in dynamite, so it's going to be one-time use, a torch, a health potion, and antidote. That's all new that's been added. And then there's supposed to be a lantern bottle as a new placeable object. So that's some of the new stuff that's been added in this patch that came down on the 30th. Pretty substantial update. But they supposedly adjusted, reworked some of the player controls when it comes to diving. Mess with the grabbing animation, supposed to be more accurate. For some scene loading. Let's see. A bunch of different tweaks to the game itself. So they mess with some of the models of the current, or the things that were already currently there, some of the objects that were currently in the game before this update. Rework some of the models. As you can see, the stone, that's been changed, the way it looks. Alright, we need to get some sticks. How many we got? Not many. So we're getting 2 sticks with the knife. We're only getting 1 plank with the hatchet at the moment. Alright, we got a surface. We go back to our little raft. My throat is crap. Getting over a cold. That's why I haven't posted any videos in a few days. But starting to feel better. So hopefully we'll be back to normal. Let's go ahead and put this in here, this in here, this in here. Wait, can we make the spear yet? Let me grab that back. It'd be nice if we can make the spear. Get that out the way. Unlock. 3 rope. Okay, so we can't make it quite yet. We need a drying rack for that. And what about a bottle? Need scrap for that. We gotta get some scrap metal. Okay. What was I saying? What level are we? Still, oh, we're level 10 already? Okay. Need scrap metal to upgrade. We're gonna need scrap metal to upgrade. Alright, so that's a thing. We also need to see about making some quick raft pontoon kind of area. Planks and sticks. So we need tons of sticks. We got a bunch of planks. We need a lot more sticks. We're gonna need some scrap metal. I saw some barrels in this area. But the next major update I think they release after this one will probably incorporate the tiger shark and maybe the jellyfish. I think that's been on their plans to get done. So that should again be another major update. Let me get some scrap metal out of this. We'll just go ahead and harvest these for scrap and planks. Because we need 15 of both scrap metal for, I need 30 total to do upgrades, I believe, on the hatchet and the knife. And I do need to get a bunch more sticks still. But yeah, the next major update after this will probably have, like I said, the tiger shark and the jellyfish. I'm just curious as to what some of these new things are that we can make. So, and how do we get fabric? I haven't seen anything new on the ground. These barrels look like they might have been tweaked a little bit. They look a little bit more aged and rusty and grainy than the old models. See, they got a little light bloom effect coming off the metal, so that's probably some of the new changes. Surface. surface already. I don't know if oxygen goes down faster, or if it's just been that I haven't played it in a while and I'm not used to how quickly I lose oxygen. I mean, that too could be a thing. But I think we're going to go ahead and continue gathering some more of these resources to get us established in a way, and start building some type of little platform so that we can look at the new stuff, all of the new forges or anvils and new things that they put into the game. So once I get that done, I'll be back. Alright guys, we're back. So we've been running around and doing some collecting of things. As you can see, we have upgraded our base back similar to where we were before. We have our raft. We started building a house. We're not going to go 2-story on this one like we did with the last one. I'm thinking just a 1-story, nice little box. This time I'm going to do like a little walkway around the house. The issue we had with the last base was with the walls on the edge. So if the walls were all the way out here, when we would try to get back on this raft, the only way we would get back on is if we had a doorway, or if we had a open spot like this, or if we got up on the dock where the raft goes. So if it was a wall like this here, or if it was a window, we weren't actually able to get on the raft. We had to actually go to that area that had an opening in it. And just thinking in the future, as things progress and they start actually having some type of danger in the water that we have to worry about, we definitely want to be able to get out of the water as fast as possible if we need to. So this way we have a walkway around our little hut, and we're able to get up on every one of these little platforms here. So that's going to provide us extra access to get back up out of the water real fast should the need arise. So we're still building some of these things here. Oh, looks like I need a drink. I just took a nap, so dehydrated a little bit. And let's eat something. We're still building some of these things here. We're also, I need 6 ceilings. What do we need for ceilings? Square planks, sticks. Okay. Let's go grab that. Squirt that. That's only going to be 3. How many we need per? Oh, okay. Split this stack. Split. Put that in there too, and then we can craft 6. And then we'll put a roof on. That'll put us a roof on this area here. We have this guy down. We left off actually in the last episode, or last couple episodes, putting this in place. And this is our forge. And you make it in this guy here. So requires 20 stone, 10 scrap, 10 charcoal. We want to make this because this has been added in an anvil. We need iron. We need 12 iron in order to do that. We have the planks, that's no problem. But we went out actually to this area here because there's actually the iron ore deposits out in that area, and we farmed up 39 iron ore. Now the forge doesn't run on planks or any other type of wood. It actually runs on coal. So it uses coal in order to craft these up. And it's 2 iron ore per to get 1 iron. So we're going to need 12. So that's going to take a minute. While that's doing that, we can go ahead and put some of our things up. We want doors. Are doors up here? Yeah, we need 2. 2. And we have 4 windows. Put those up. And we do want to make a bed. So we need 10 rope. Do we have any rope? No. Do we have any rope? Oh, we got 14 rope. I do want to put a bed down. Get that made. We did make some of these torches. We'll make 1 more of those. Just for the middle of the base. And then all we're going to have to do now is make this guy to get the things made that we want to craft up for the time being. So yeah, we take it around with the rope ceilings. They're cool and all, but I didn't want to do them this time. That's a wooden low wall. That's a wooden railing. We got all these. We do probably want to make a buoy soon, just because there's an area of interest that we want to look at, which I can show you guys in the next episode. But how long is this taking to craft up? Oh, that's not too bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our ceiling on real fast. Wait, did I make the wrong thing? I made buoy blocks. Son of a... Alright, we made the wrong thing. We need to put this back. We need this guy here. So we're going to need more sticks. Dang it. Used the wrong thing. Alright, so 5, 6. That was we're not a waste. We can use that to make a platform in another area. Just wasn't wanting to make that right now. Let's go ahead and put on some of our other things that we have. So we have a bed. We can put that guy right over in this area. Let's see. Kind of want to put it flush. Let's put it right about here. Rotate. Alright. And then we have this guy we want to put right in the center. We have 4 out here already, 1 on each corner. And it actually lights up pretty nice. Doesn't use fuel, it just lights automatically, so that's pretty nice. We do want to do a window. And open. Alright, that'll work. And we can open that guy. Like that. Good. And then we want to do these doors. Alright, that'll work. Like so. So, now we are all set for that aspect. Let's go see if our ceilings are done yet. Yes, they are. Alright, good. Let's go ahead and put this guy. Oh, come on. Rotate. There we go. Come on. There we go. Rotate. Right there. Can we get you to snap? There we are. Right there. And one more. Rotate. Alright, so now everything's running in the same way. Same pattern wise. Alright, let's see if our metal iron is done yet. So we need 2 more. And as you can see, the coal actually lasts pretty well, pretty long time. It doesn't burn too much of it, which is good. I don't remember how much we put in there. I'd have to look at the footage, but it doesn't burn through it too fast. It might be 1 coal per 2 ingots. I could be wrong. Let's check real quick. See if we lose a coal here in the process. But we're going to go ahead and burn all this, I think, and make it into iron. Let's see. Yeah, so 1 coal per, so that's not too bad. Alright, now let's go over here and let's make our anvil. Squirt that guy in there. What are we missing? 10 planks. We got 10 planks. Oh, I need 12 iron. Darn. Need 2 more. Alright. So we need 2 more. Well, while that does that, let's talk about a couple things we found. Because we found some cool stuff. We went out in here and we were able to find some wrecks and a bunch of debris and stuff we could scavenge in this area. And then over in here we found something really cool. I'll show that in another episode. But in this area here, they had those volcano areas that we thought was like lava that we covered in another video. And while we were there, we found some of this stuff. Sulfur. It was like these big pockets of yellow right around where the I guess a little indentation was where they had the red lava. So sulfur is in that area now, and you could harvest that with an axe. It was pretty nice. Then we also found some purple coral and some red coral. And we went ahead and we got some of this luminous coral as well. But we found this guy, and they look just like this picture on the seafloor. So if you see this here, that's what it is. It looks just like this picture. We harvested that. And the reason why I'm wanting to make... There we go. Let's go ahead and stop that now. The reason why I'm wanting to make this anvil is because there's some new items in the game, and I bet it's on this anvil that we have to make them. So, do some cleaning up there. Where do we want to put the anvil? How big is the anvil to begin with? It wasn't that big. Let's put the anvil right here, and like so. We'll put it right there. So on the anvil, we can make a processing station, a water-powered station for crafting advanced items, okay? And we can make a mill, and the mill is used for grinding all sorts of materials. That needs fabric, and we haven't figured out fabric yet. This needs planks, iron, scrap metal, and stone. I need 15 iron. I'm not going to have 15 iron, I'm only going to have 7. So we'll have to go harvest more iron. We got the stone, we got the planks, we got the scrap metal. But we may have to make that advanced thing in the next episode because I'd have to go farm some more stuff. But back to almost square one. Back to where we were, I guess, when we left off before we did the update. This is a new house, little bed, coziness. I went ahead and decided to leave these things out here. I could have built around it to keep this same pattern, but that would have been a lot more materials, and I'm fine with this, just going out to my little crafting area right here. So I'm good with this. I did want to put this in here. I don't know where we're going to put that advanced crafting thing that uses water, it says. Yep, a water-powered station for crafting advanced items. That may have to go on the side somewhere. I don't know. We'll figure that out. If it does, maybe somewhere over here would be a good spot. We'll see. But that's going to do it for today, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you got to see some of the new updates. And hopefully you're happy with what they're doing with the game and the way it's progressing. I know I am. It's moving. Yeah, we had to start over. That does suck a little bit. But realistically, we weren't that far in. So if we're going to start over, now was the time. And I did notice some of the changes. So resources have been respawning a little bit faster. Areas are not like empty, and you don't have to sit there and wait for it to respawn. So I seem to be, every time I'm going to look for something, I don't have to search too much because I'm able to find it, which is good. And as far as getting more materials, I'm getting about the same that it was before with the hatchet and the knife, as far as I can remember. So that's not an issue. That didn't get buffed, but it does look like we're able to find more stuff more frequently. So doing a new reset is definitely the way that we needed to go, just so that we could experience that little tweak in the respawn. I don't know if there's any other changes going to come down anytime soon that's going to cause any problems with the save, but hopefully we don't have to restart again. Hopefully this is where we can continue to build off of, and where we can progress further into the game, and hopefully this will be the last time that we have to start over in this area. So, but again, hopefully you enjoyed the episode, guys. If you did, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Feel free to share the video as you see fit, and as always, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.